Hello everyone, Dustbunny Avenger here from Slackers Undercover, bringing you West of Loathing, a slapstick comedy Western-style RPG that I have heard nothing and read nothing but positive things about, which is awesome for an indie game. Like, that hypes me up so much, because the indie game genre, you know, small companies, small dev groups, that kind of thing, always come up with the most interesting ideas. And yeah, a Western RPG, it reminds me of the old, when I say the old, pardon, my last, me and some buddies played Pathfinder, and we played like a Western style Pathfinder game, and it was a lot of fun. And I don't know, I'm pumped about this. I finally got a day I could sit down and play this. It's been out for like a week and a half, and I'm like, I don't have time, but I have time right now. Let's go. Oh, this is by Asymmetric Publications. I want to make sure they get a shout out because I'm looking forward to this, guys. Thank you. Make a new game. Wanted for protagonizing Yancey Marston. Reward 858 meat. Do we edit our name? I can't edit our name. I can't change my character. I can't edit Marston. Well, I mean, we'll do Bunny. Yancey. Duh. Actually, you know, we are protagonists, so screw it. Let's go Dustbunny Avenger. We are the Avenger. Oh wait, how did our reward go up? That's not fair. Oh, the reward's going up. I don't know if this affects anything. Can't change the character. Oh, that's the actual character select. Alright. It's just names. Oh, you can change between a lady or a boy. Oh, I didn't realize I was gonna have to change all my stuff back, but that's okay. I want 1100. Look, I have to think about round numbers when I can. Close enough. Alright, one for protagonizing Dustbunny Avenger, worth 1102 meat. I'm worth all the meat, baby. Let's go. Actually, while it's going, let me quadruple check, make sure things are recorded. Things are recorded. Let's go. I had the strangest dream. I was choosing a character class. A cow puncher, a Beanslinger, or a snake oiler. I absolutely love the idea of a bean-a-mancer. I mean, cow puncher, alright, so you're all about the melee and the punching. Snake oiler, maybe you got range, maybe you got some crazy contraptions with like alchemy and stuff, and the fact that you're draining snakes. I'm not a snake man, but conjuring the powers that be through beans. Yes. Magic and cooking are inextricably intertwined in Loathing, and the Beanslinger is the mystical master of both. You've heard there's a shortage of cooks out west since the cows came home, due to most of the cooks haven't been brutally killed by the cows. I gotta work up a... You know, it's funny, I come from Texas and I can't pull a Western voice off that well. ASD, WASD to move. Oh, baby. You read the spine of one of your books, Joe Smith and the Mystery of the Terrible Prison. Rufus liked this one as much as I did. Virginia Hardy in the Black Basement. Rufus liked this one as much as I did. Ed Swift and the Trouble at the Forbidden Grove. This is just... Goodbye, phonograph. I'm gonna leave it on. Nah. Turn that on. We need the music. Comb hair. I got XP for combing hair. Oh, you comb your hair for one last time. Where are we going that we're going? Oh, I say, goodbye, bed. Time to head west to chase my real dreams. I'm gonna be a wizard, Harry. No, Hey, Russell, how you doing? Caw! I'm gonna miss you, buddy. Caw, caw! You grab a cricket from your cricket bag and feed it to Russell. He coos appreciatively and nuzzles your hand. Goodbye, Russell. Be good. Actually, yeah. Maybe it's time for you to leave, too. You open your bedroom door, not pictured, and unlatch the door to Russell's cage. He winks at you, caws one last time, and then flies away to the west. It's time to hit the trail. I mean, if we're so sure to start our life in the west, we might as well free our bird. He's gonna die. No one's gonna be here. Nothing on the hat rack today. Stack firewood. We get experience. Yeah. I'm like, I gotta move my mouse all the way. I'm getting to use the mouse, and I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna actually need it. Oh, you gonna miss Mom's cooking? Who doesn't? Well, my mom's cooking wasn't that great. No shots being pulled here. But no. You pick up one of your brother's weird books and flip through it. Tractatus Logico-Philosophicus. No wonder I never know what he's talking about. One of his weird books, Disquotionis Arithmeticae, Philosophicae, Naturalis, Principia, Math. This is just to make people who are streaming or YouTubing this sound stupid. Your kid brother's toy box, you got a puzzle cube. Alright. Never know when that's gonna come in handy. Weird diagrams and charts. I'm the Beanomancer and he's got the weird charts. Please. Miss meals with the family. Yeah. Your mom smiles warmly as you approach. I'm leaving now, Mom. We're gonna miss you, kiddo. Before you leave, I got you a present. A present? Yep, it's that book you wanted for Crimbo. I know it's early, but... Let's see, the one about picking locks, the one about desert survival, the one about bartering. Ooh. I guess this is, we're setting up skills. So I'm a mage. Do I do desert survival, lock picking, or bartering? I feel like I should be a wily mage. So let's go with bartering. The one about bartering? Oh boy. That's the one. Enjoy it. Please be careful out there. Write us a letter when you can. I will, Mom. Goodbye. Awesome. I guess we gotta say bye to Pa. The hat doesn't fit you, Dad. Yeah. I'll grow into it. It's time for him to leave. His lip quivers a little. Listen, I wanted you to have this. It's your grandmother's favorite can of beans. You got an item. Can of infinite beans. I would love a can of infinite beans. Okay. Thank you. Thanks, Dad. Good luck out there. Be sure to say goodbye to your mother. I did. Oh, and there's my nerdy brother. Your brother Rufus is standing there looking nervous. He's pretty good at looking nervous. Give him his puzzle back. You hand him the puzzle and he starts fidgeting with it. Say goodbye. Hey Rufus, time for me to head west. I still understand why you're leaving. He's got a point, you know. Why are you going west anyways? 1, to help people. 2, to seek my fortune. Or 3, to get off this stupid farm. Well... a real protagonist would say to help people, but I've always been more inclined to be dark side than light side, so let's go for the money! Yo, we're out for the loot. There's just no opportunity here, kid. If I'm gonna make something of myself, I gotta go where I can make some meat. But it's dangerous. 60% of the people who go west get killed within a year, and the statistic is from before the cows came home. I'll be okay. You worry about taking care of Mom and Dad. I'll worry about me. Okay, if you say so. I'll still think you'll be dead by Crimbo. I'll miss you too, Rufus. Okay, give him a playful punch in the arm. Is he hard rocking with that pitchfork? He's just barely holding it together. It's probably best for him if you go. Your mom raises her eyebrow. I just wanted one more hug before I leave. She smiles and hugs you again. Time to screw around the woods. Time to head west. Okay, I'm just making sure, because apparently there's some things you can like click on and get things. Hey, we got a needle out of the haystack. Awesome. Oh, good. There's arrows. Go west, young man. Actually, mind on my meat. This book is a guide to making the most out of your meat by getting the best possible deal on every single thing you buy. Gives you the dickering skill. Read it. You read the book from cover to cover and learn, among other things, that its cover price is way too high. You got a skill, dickering. After you're done reading it, use your newfound skills to pawn it off on a wide-eyed roof for 60 meat. You gain 60 meat. Done and done. Don't forget, we got a can of infinite beans. Got a needle. It's not for sewing, it's for picking locks. Cool, so we got that. In the event of anything, let's ride. West of Loathing, hitching the ride across the Great Plains. Director Zach Johnson. I know I can skip the opening credits, but so far this game's been pretty entertaining, so gotta give credit where credit's due. Unless I can sit here and sip on my coffee for a little bit. Which, credits aside, I'll make sure this first episode is a little bit longer. I was shooting for about 35 minutes a pop. This one gets a little bit longer. Obviously, forces we can't control. Well, that we can, but you know what I mean. Is a boom operator? It's a boom operator for voices, though. Man, your butt must hurt from sitting on those turnips for 200 miles. Oh, we got tossed off. Well, the bad news is you fell off the cart and got knocked out for a couple of hours, and now you got no ride, no meat, and no prospects. The good news is that you're in a town rather than in a gulch somewhere. Not much of a town, though. But get up and dust yourself off. Oh, drunk coming through. Get Trump! Turnip. Sorry. Got a dusty turnip. Oh, we got a drunk. Hey, buddy, where's the bar? BS horse theory. Sign on the door reads, gone drinking. Oh, I stepped on cow poop. Horse poop. Probably horse poop, honestly. And in the bar, we do have some meat still. As you walk into the saloon, the crazy-eyed guy sitting to the left of the door shrieks and waves at you to get your attention. Hey! Where's your hat, dagnabbit? Well, you can't drink in here without a hat. Tain't proper. He points to the take a hat, leave a hat box next to the door. Check out the box. You look through the hat and find a magical black Stetson. That looks like something you'd wear. Grab it. You got an item barely enchanted hats. You grab the hat and put it on. Thanks, Pete. Thanks, Pete. He gives you a friendly, if somewhat twitchy nod. Say, feller. Yeah? You heading west? If you want some company, I'd be more than happy to come along. Just let me know. Well, no pressure. Alright, I'll keep it in mind. So we can get a party if we decide to go west. Already have a hat. What would you do with two? I would wear a hat on my hat. That's what I do. Woman glares at you. You'd probably just let her drink. Howdy, I'm Dustbunny. Howdy, Dustbunny. I'm Horace. Nice to meet you. What do you do? I'm the town hostler. I honestly have no idea what that is. I don't know what that is. I'm the horse selling guy. Ah, I didn't realize I was a hostler. Gotcha. How's that working out for you? Oh, those horses are just flying out the door. So business is booming. Nice. No, I mean the horses keep running away. I haven't sold one in ages. Oh. Is that why you're drinking instead? Yep, and me being in here drinking instead of watching the horses is probably how they keep escaping. If it's one of those vicious circle things. Well, I'm in need of a horse. Do you have any left? One. Kinda boring one, but it got 4 legs and a back to set on. Come see me at the stable. I'll be happy to show it to you. You walk up to the bar and wait patiently for the bartender to notice you. While you're waiting, you see a sign taped to the back wall reading, Reward for lost mugs, 25 meat each. The bartender finally notices you. Well, howdy, cowboy. Howdy, barkeep. Name's Dustbunny. What brings you to our little backwater? Oh, the usual. I came west to make my fortune. Not having much luck so far, though. Any work around these parts? Unfortunately, Bowen Springs already has more people in it than jobs. It's more of an errand town, if you catch my meaning. If you're looking for a real job, I'd recommend talking to the railroad people up by Dirtwater. That's about the errands. You mentioned errands? Yeah, this forsaken bug has always fallen apart in one way or another. The hostler's always needing help since he hurt his leg, and that no-account sheriff... Not sheriff, sheriff could certainly stand to have somebody doing his job for him. Anything else? Well, I've got a goblin loose in the basement, some cow poking from the gulch didn't wipe his boots off, and got spores everywhere. I can probably handle a goblin. Much obliged. I'll lock the basement door for you. Oh, and you'll need this. Got some weak fungicide. Take care of it. Where's that basement? Give me. Actually, what do you got? Probably should leave him alone. This basement door? Dad, look like a goblin. Follow newspapers. Bowling Springs Gazette, April 20th, 1895. A crate of Nurse brand whiskey. Good for what ails ya. Grab a bottle. Guess we never established your age. Good thing the legal drinking age here can reach the top of the bar. Fair enough. So, let's attack. The goblin shouts, "Free Ark!" Attack the goblin? Yeah. Okay, let's see how this works. Action melee attack, you deal 2 damage to the target. Attack spacebar, you have 1 action point. Bean shield costs 1 action point, usable once per fight. Increases your armor by 4. This will not end your turn. Let's cast spell. Plus 4 armor. I got a bean shield. Good. Pistol attack. You have no action points remaining. He whiffed. Oh, weak fungicide. This will deal 25 damage to the target, assuming the target's a goblin. Here's the question, though. Besides the music being really put loud, jeez. Thought I turned you down. Oh, nerd mode. Yes, turn that on for me. Yes, please. So, it says that it'll automatically do 25 damage to the goblin, and since he has 25 HP, it should be instant. But, do we use it on him, or do we save it? Because maybe we'll need it elsewhere, and this would give us a chance to kind of explore our abilities a little bit. Don't have enough AP for Lava Fava. Pew. Pew. I think that bean shield has increased our armor beyond the point that guy can actually hurt us. So let's just save our fungicide for now, and we'll just kill this guy. I like this. A little bit of a longer fight, but that's okay. I like hating on items when I can, because you never know. You never know when they're gonna come handy. Plus, I mean, who knows? The guy may be like, "Yo, you didn't use the fungicide? Extra points for you." Bam, gotcha. And the key to continue. Pat yourself on the back for a job well done. Yeehaw! Skill up, gumption level 2. He left spores everywhere though. You hose them down with that can of fungicide. leveled up. What do we get? We got the Dusty Turnip, and we got... I thought we leveled up Gumption level 2. I don't... Do we not get anything for that? Maybe. We got combat skills, we got perks, we got miscellaneous, we got hellbending. You tamper with the forces of nature, making yourself a force of nature. Dispel spell damage plus 1 outfoxing. We got you're smarter than a box of rocks. Heck yeah. And of course, Diggering, we got the hard bargain, 10% discount at stores, and we can increase by 5% levels. So, the 4, we can get what? A total of 25% discount? That sounds awesome. Our gumption went up, okay. Your level of get up and get her done. The higher it is, the quicker you are. Max HP, speed, and spleen capacity. I don't know what spleen capacity is. Let's just read through these real quick. Muscle is a measure of how beefy you are. It affects how much damage you do when you hit stuff and how much damage you take when you get hit. Mysticalities, the amount of damage you do with spells, the amount of damage you take from spells, and elemental attacks from bad guys. Moxie, you got Moxie, kid, and this is just how much of it. Moxie affects how much damage you deal when shooting, and how much damage you take when getting shot. And of course, Grit is the extent to which you are truly gritty. The higher it is, the tougher you'll be. It increases stomach capacity, pain tolerance, and max HP. Of course, our Bean Shield, we already saw that. Whirling Sphere of Beans will protect you from melee attacks. Good, it's only melee attacks. I'll keep that in mind. And Lava Fava. Summon a Fava Bean made of boiling lava and hurl it at your unsuspecting foes. AP cost 1, and it does hot damage. Will cause flammable enemies to catch fire. It looks like it doubles damage when you level it up, so... I'm just gonna double check. We got how much does this actually do? Whiskey's too cheap for you to even consider drinking, and given your legendarily low standards, that's really saying something. What was okay, stomach capacity, how much food items you need before you need a nap. Your liver capacity determines how much alcoholic drinks you can handle before you have to sleep it off, and spleen capacity determines how many potions you can use in a day. So I guess if you use food, you gotta take a nap, and you have liver, you've gotta sleep it off. So there's a drawback to using buffs and stuff. I see that. Actually, I'm sorry. Okay, increase your muscle mysticality on Moxie by 1 for the rest of the day. Ooh. Well, hang on to that if we really need it. That sounds like something we... Yeah. How long is this recording going? 22... I'll give it till 3:20. Like I said, extra long episode for the first one's always better. Howdy! Howdy, good to see you again, Dustbunny. You tip your hat to the bartender. Took care of that goblin. Thank you kindly, Dustbunny. I knew you was a stand-up fellow the moment you walked in here. He reaches in the bar and grabs a bag of meat. Here you go, it's the best I can do by the way of thanks. 200 meat? You tip your hat to the bartender. Who's the lady drinking whiskey out of a beer mug? That's Susie. She's a rancher from nearby. Real tough broad. I ain't recommend you pester her. Why is that? Lost her whole family to a cow attack recently. Got some pent-up frustrations about it. Ouch. This is Platoon. People spit into it. You know without even looking in it, that's absolutely disgusting. Looking at it. Yeah, it's full of spit. Regular spit. Gross. Tobacco spit, chewing gum, and it looks like a few teeth as well. It's disgusting. And the smell, even from a distance, it smells horrible. Oh, look closer. You're now on your hands and knees, peering into a filth-encrusted spittoon. I don't understand. What is wrong with you? Wait, is there something shiny at the bottom? Get it? You reach your hand toward the spittoon. Even before you touch it, you can feel the grossness in the air, like a greasy fog enveloping the stinking brass hearth. It smells like the vomit trough at a mesquite barbecue eating contest. You hesitate. Never mind, or never surrender. Look, we're out here for the fortune, guys. At any cost. You plunge your hand into the awful soup. It makes a sound like glop. Your skin is burning. Your eyes start to water. Your fingers make contact with something. You pull your hand out of the devil's tureen slowly, not daring to risk splashing the contents all over yourself. You appear to have gotten some kind of ring. Probably some kind of disease as well. Congratulations! You got an item. Nasty ring. Hooray! Put that nasty ring on! Is it on already? Though getting the ring was traumatic, you have to admit it was worth it. +1 muscle, Mexicali, and Moxie. Awesome, though. That actually gave us +1 to our damage / defense, our spellcasting / spell defense, and our ability to pistol. I mean, it essentially gave us +1 to all stats. Nice. He's sleeping. These guys are playing poker, or at least trying to. They keep looking back and forth from their hands to the how to play poker card that came with their deck, biting their lips and concentrating real hard. Hey, can I play? They look at you nervously. Look, I have some meat. Let's play. You put 20 meat on the table and sit down before they can say no. One of them shuffles the cards sloppily and deals a new round. You get a pair of 10s, plus a 2, a 3, and a king. Pair of 10s, a 2, a 3, and a king. We got 2 Moxie, so bet aggressively. Yeehaw! I'll bet 15 meat. They look at each other nervously, but they both call your bet. Okay, read them a weep. You show a pair of 10s plus 2, 3 king. And the guy on the left has a full house, 2 jacks, 3 aces. The guy on the right somehow got a straight flush, 2 through 6 in hearts. I got outfoxing 1. I'll try outfoxing. You explain that jacks are worth 9 points each, given the guy on the left has a total of 21 points. The guy on the right is 20, and you're 25 plus a king. And the king represents King Wrath the Ninth, whom the western colonies revolted against because each have unfair taxes, so they owe an extra tax of 10 meat each. They nod in understanding and push more meat across the table at you. You collect your winnings and stand up. The guys thank you for helping them learn the game. Walk away before they figure that out. You got 50 meat. What do you say, Pete? Who, me? Well, heck, I say all kinds of things. For instance, blasted machines can't trust them no more than a goddamn machine. Uh-huh. Pete takes a swig of his whiskey. See you later, Pete. Alright, I was just making sure I can't interact with the gentleman over there. Tip your hat. I just thought I'd say howdy. Bartender smiles. Well, then mission accomplished, I reckon. I was also trying to see if I could steal some of that booze there, but what can we do? Let's get a little horse race since we missed hustle. 1,000 meat! Afternoon, sir. What can I do for you? How's business? Oh, you know, every day I'm hustling. To tell you the truth, though, it's pretty terrible. All my horses keep running away. Well, except for this completely ordinary one. That's rough. Maybe I can help? Oh, God, yes. Thank you. Please, I'd go fetch them myself, except for this injury. I'll give you 300 meat each for finding them. How many are there? 3. Here, let me see your map. They pretty much always run away to the same places. He draws 3 little pictures on your map. Discovered a new map location. Orehole Mine, Boring Springs Boneyard, and Thousand Snakes Gulch. Why these places? I think they like environments that are thematically appropriate. Here, when you find one, feed it some of these oats. I should send it back here. You got an item, bag of homing oats. How does that work? They're special pigeon-infused oats. Alright. Okay, will do. See you later. Dig through it. Got another needle. Got another needle. We're good. Oh, step in the poo. Stabbed by a cactus. Let's go talk to the sheriff. Howdy, stranger. Welcome to Boring Springs. I'm the sheriff in these parts. The what? He sighs. The sheriff, okay? Blasted sign painters. Say, you wouldn't happen to be looking for work, would you? As a matter of fact... Great, because I happen to have some. There's a gang of hoodlums around here that call themselves a fricker game. Last time I arrested one of them, they busted him out and took my cell door with them. It ain't, well, it ain't too much good without the door. And I need somebody tough, smart, and or slick to go fetch it back for me. Alright. Funny you should say that, because I'm sending the deputy along with you to keep you out of trouble. He takes a pistol out of his desk and hands it to you. You got an item, deputy pistol. Deputy? You deputized a gun? You're new in town, maybe you ain't noticed, but there ain't much to do here except drink. Here, let me write down where the Fricker Gang's hideouts for you. Made a little note on your map. You discovered a new map location, the Fricker Gang's hideout. Got it. I'll be back with that door. I like him. We're in jail. No. No, we're not. Okay. Trade. Step right up, step right up. Braid's the name and trade's the game. Seriously doubt about his name being Braid. Howdy, Braid. What you trading? Well, sir, today I am trading locks for soap and a stick of dynamite for a needle. And the cunnier, skinnier who brings me 3 rattlesnake hides, well, to the adventurous soul I will trade a fine silver pocket watch. How about some free dynamite? Sir, I must admit that you drive a hard bargain, but I find your terms acceptable. We got free dynamite. Hey, let's get some more dynamite for this needle. Braid, which is so not a name, takes your needle and hands you a stick of dynamite. Be careful with this now. No trades right now. So we got 2 dynamite. We got 1 for free. Oh, get lost. Okay. This dude is dressed as a cactus. You approach the weird cactus man hybrid. He smiles at you. Howdy, cactus man. Howdy yourself. And the name's Bill. Cactus Bill. What happened to you, Bill? Well, to be honest, partner, I drank too much cactus beer and it turned me into a cactus. Doc Alice warned me that this would happen, and I just didn't listen. And that's why they call you Cactus Bill? No, that's just a coincidence. Oh. Does it hurt? Does what hurt? You know, being a cactus. Haha, no, it's actually kind of nice. The natural fermentation processes in the side of the cactus keep me pretty drunk most of the time. I guess it's a mite born. Yeah, I bet. It wouldn't be so bad if I had something to read. You don't happen to have a newspaper or anything, do you? I actually do. Much obliged, partner. Now let's see here. What can I do to return the favor? Oh, I know. My shovel. I left behind the outhouse at Orho Mine. It's yours if you go and get it. I'm sure you'll find a use for it. We got 3 XP and progress towards a skill up. Mysticality. Yeah. Behind the outhouse at Orho Mine. Got it. Thanks, Bill. Don't forget, don't mention it. Now, if you could just kind of stick that newspaper to my face before you leave. Sure thing. Alright, we got a cactus reading a newspaper. Some loose dirt. Oh, we can go get that shovel, come back here and dig the loose dirt. You're not allowed in Topeka anymore, remember? I don't remember. But I'll take your word for it. Hey, what up? You still drunk, bro? See my hick horse anywhere around here? Maybe. It's a chunk of wood from the broken hitching post. Awesome. This is my old hat, but that's a farmer's hat. You need a horse. I have to get a horse in order to go get... Gotcha. Alright. You said something earlier about an injury? Yeah, I busted my knee while mucking out the showroom. Don't ask how, it's embarrassing. I was gonna get Doc Alice to have a look at it, but she gave up doctoring. Why'd she do that? Nobody knows. She just shut herself up in her office, said she wouldn't talk to anyone except Nurse Whiskey. An actual nurse, or I'm pretty sure she was being sarcastic. Ah, guess who has Nurse Whiskey? Hey, doctor, we got a nurse. Officer Whiskey. Whiskey delivery for you, Doc. What brand? Nurse Whiskey. Didn't know she makes house calls. Alright, hold on. You hear rattle, she unlocks the door. We enter the house. Doc Alice looks to be in about in her 50s. Her hair is gray and her face is lined, but her eyes are so clear and sharp, if bloodshot. She holds out her hand. Whiskey. Stat. Alright, give it to you. She cracks open the whiskey and fills the small flask she takes out of her pocket. Then she puts the flask back in her pocket and starts chugging out of the bottle. Jeez, Doc, that doesn't seem healthy. Who's the doctor here, me or you? Okay, point taken. Hey, Doc, can I look at your books? Sure, if you want to. They're not gonna help you much. Good in this doomed, forsaken hellhole. You should try being less cheerful, Doc. Check out the books. See, survey the books on Alice's shelf. They're all medical textbooks, except for a few. The Legend of Curly's Meat, The Life and Works of Fred Ferguson, The Goblinoid Tongues, a primer, or Make Like a Tree, and oh, that's not the book. That's actually The Goblinoid Tongues, a primer. Try flipping through the Goblin language book. It's confusing at first, but you eventually get so engrossed that by the time you take a break from reading, several blurfs have passed, and you know that a blurf is the Goblin word for hour. You've learned to speak Goblin, sort of. like The Life Works of Fred Ferguson. This book purports to be a Civil War sergeant's autobiography, but flipping through it, you mostly find just lists of reasons that drinking alcohol is bad, so it's actually a work of ludicrous speculative fiction. So at least there's some useful appendices in the back and some diagrams of appendices. We leveled up our mysticality. The damage we do and the less damage we take with spells. Awesome. Good as a beanomancer. Yeah, let's go ahead and leaf through Curly's meat. The book tells the story of a legendary treasure, a massive chest full of premium meat, secreted in the hidden sense, not in the extruded sense, in the western desert by an old cowhand named Curly Butterfield. Let's get out of here. Preen a little. Alright. Grab a pair of tweezers and pluck some of your unsightly eyebrows. Got a little XP out of it. Stove is spotless. Either she really composes about cleaning or she never cooks. Well, wow, shouldn't this be further away from the fireplace? Doc Alice continues to pour whiskey down her neck, occasionally stopping to breathe. Is everything alright? That depends on how fast I can get this wiki into my bloodstream. Whiskey into Sam Witwickies into my bloodstream compared to how fast my liver filters out, and I can't talk and drink at the same time, so she glares at you meaningfully. So, I mean, what's the matter, Doc? What's the matter? The whole world's gone to hell in a horse cart, and you ask what's the matter? Bandits, cow demons, dead men walking. Why don't you go ahead and pick one? I'll drink to that. Dead men walking? You haven't seen it? Corpses and skeletons staggering around like puppets with half their strings cut, looking to take a bite out of the living? Nope. Well, just count your lucky stars to stay out of the town cemetery then. We gotta go to the town cemetery. It's on our list. It's on our map. Got dynamite. This item is used in combat, damage an enemy in combat, and sometimes useful outside of... Hey! I don't know about this. This is probably a bad idea. You examine that. You got an end you light and an end that blows up. Okay, just checking. Alright. Well, I actually think, since we're at a stopping point, you want to know a secret? Man, he's drunk. He's gone. He's out of it. We gotta buy a horse. Let's buy a horse real quick. Can you sell me a horse? Just the thing, I should warn you though, horses get mighty attached to their riders. Once you bought one, you won't be able to change your mind later. Right now, I only have the one horse available. I can't leave town without a horse, so... I am certainly willing to sell you. So I can't get the horse, then... Wait, how do I leave town? I need to leave town. I need a horse for that. I think I saw another way to exit. Not allowed in Topeka. Oh, can I just like teleport? I can teleport! I did not know that. Behind our house, you got a shovel. Hold on. So now, apparently we can just teleport. I didn't realize that that's how this game worked. Shovel it. Hey, I get experience for shoveling poop. Yes, sir. I'll take the experience. Easy peasy. And then I can dig this up. I got a mug. Oh! The bar gives you 25 meat for recovered mugs. I found this mug. Much obliged. 25 meat. We said howdy and we gone. Nice. You're getting all sorts of stuff. I'm gonna dig through it. There's meat in the ore cart. I don't know why there's meat in the ore cart. Oh my gosh, there's another mug. Okay. We'll just have to keep an eye out on mugs. Let's go in this ore cave. The mechanism is labeled cargo elevator control. A poster on the wall behind reads 1 blasting cap storage, 2 plungers, both kinds, level 3 tools. So where do you want to send the cargo elevator? Leave the elevator alone for now. That's the same instructions. Leave it be for now until we can stick through this. Unrefined meat nuggets. Oh baby. At least there's no plunger hooked up to it. Now, question is... Okay, I can't use my dynamite here. I guess I'm on level 1. Yes, sir. These crates are all level blasting caps. Period is part of the label, that's why it's inside the quotes like that. I need a crowbar to pry one of these open. So I guess it's just something we can't do at the moment. I'm okay with that. Swing over the 1,000 Snakes Gulch. That's a snake. In fact, actually, that's something I didn't think of. Am I saving as I go? I don't know, but I hope so. Well, this rock is really shiny. Grab it. Got a shiny rock. I get the feeling that the thing is gonna bite me. Snake looks sleepy, but not that sleepy. Fight the snake. I have 1 action point. I kind of think increasing my armor is the better idea. 5 to 6 damage or 6 to 7 on this target. Yes, sir. Do that. Shoot that snake. Still did 1 HP. Darn. Shoot it again. Yeah. Victory. Yay! Yeah, attack that boy. Cast the spell. No, I didn't even lag. I'm gonna have to see if I can use that before I actually attack. Oh, we got a poison. That's probably not good. Does it persist outside of battle? You have more HP than the other snake. In fact, you have 15 HP. Yeehaw! Skill up gumption level 3. Another snake. Why are there so many snakes in this? The snake looks really angry. You're gonna need every trick in the book to beat this one. I'm good at tricks. It's got 20 HP. I have 2 action points because my stuff leveled up. Yeah. 9 hot damage. Throw that damage on. Bean magic, go. And he poisoned me because he's a jerk. Shoot that snake. Rascally snake. So I got 1 damage here and there, but we got him. Everybody check in the book. My butt. Yeah, glamour level 2. Glamours your appreciation of the finer things in life. As it increases, you'll be able to consume more cocktails. You'll be able to afford them too. Plus 20% to meat gains, plus 5% item fighting bonus, and plus 1 to our liver. Dad, you got problems, horse. This horse looks like he's gone snake crazy, or maybe he was some kind of other crazy before. Hey there, boy. Hey, fella, I'm a friend, okay? Yeah. It's cool, alright. Be cool. Don't freak out on me. Look me in the eyes. You calmly look the horse in the eyes. One of them is fixed in a glassy 1,000-yard stare, and the other one's revolving around madly in its socket like he's trying to think of escape in every direction simultaneously. He looks to be calming down a little, though. Now it's clear that you aren't actually made of spiders, though. At his nose. You carefully and gently pat the horse's nose. He twitches a bit. Okay, he twitches a lot. But he seems to recognize that you aren't going to eat his eyes or suck out his soul, whatever madness is bouncing around that skull of his. That's a good boy. Feed him the oats. You hungry, boy? I got a little treat for you. You feed the crazy horse some of his homing oats, and it gallops away the whiny, or rather, hopefully, he's headed home and not into the 12th dimension. Awesome. Crap! Oh, it's because I got stabbed by a cacti. You don't have to walk all the way back over here. Hit him. Put up the map. That is true. You know what? I said I was gonna stop, and I'm gonna stop where I'm a little later than I said I would stop. But thank you everyone for joining me. Thanks for hanging out with the first episode of The West of Loathing. I'm having fun with this so far. I mean, this is a hoot and a holler, and I'm gonna end up being a little bit more Western than I intended for probably the rest of the day. But yeah. For more news and information, check out the description below for our Slackers Undercover Twitter, Discord, and Facebook links, so you can know what is and what may be at any time. We'll keep you guys up to date. Yeah, and if you like what you saw and you want to see more like it, slap that like button before you head out. And if you really enjoyed the content, share it. Share with your friends, your family, your colleagues, your cowpokes, and your neighbors next door. Because visibility is the greatest. I've gone this far and I'm messing up my outro. Visibility is our greatest challenge on the channel, especially on a small channel. So sharing, that's if you really want to support us, that's how you support us. Get us out there, expand the Slackers universe. This is your host, Dustbunny Avenger, signing off for now. Until next time, folks. Until next time in the West. Take care.